Hello and welcome to July's Artsnacks unboxing. Let's go! First we have our Artsnacks logo sticker. This one has a really cute colorful tropical fruit print. Very cool. I still need to find somewhere to stick all of these. One day. Our snack, of course. Our handy info card. 2 Faber-Castell Polychromos colored pencils. A Daniel Smith watercolor stick. This looks really interesting. A Princeton Lauren detail brush. Artsnacks has really been delivering with the detail brushes lately. And a Uni Pen extra fine line brush pen. I'm going to try the watercolor stick first. There's a couple different ways you can use it, either by just drawing with it and getting it wet, kind of like you would with watercolor pencils, or by scribbling an area of it on another piece of paper and getting that wet and painting from it. Shading with it first, I have to say it doesn't go down on the paper super smooth. It's kind of hard and it leaves quite a bit of texture as I shade with it, but I'm going to see what happens when I go over it with water. So blending it with water, the texture that was originally laid down is still pretty visible. So if you want that, that can be a good thing, but I was kind of going for a smoother look here ideally, so I don't know. I'm going to just keep playing with it and see what happens. Okay, I like this way better. It's a lot smoother and I'm getting a really deep saturated color, so I do like using it significantly more wet and drawing with it that way. Next I'm going to try just scribbling an area on another piece of paper and then wetting that with my brush and using that as kind of a paint well. Now this technique works well also. This is a little more just like using typical dry pan watercolors when you do it this way. So I don't know that these sticks would be super useful for me personally with the kind of watercolor art I do. I get that it's nice that they're portable, but I don't know. For me, I don't see the big benefit to using these as opposed to traditional dry watercolors, I guess. And they're quite expensive. They retail at like 15 bucks each. So this was cool to try out. I always love trying new, unique products. I've definitely never seen a watercolor medium quite like this before, but I probably wouldn't buy any for myself, to be honest. I really do love this liner detail brush. A really nice fine point, and it's not too soft, not too hard, and the bristles are the perfect length. If they're too short, it can be kind of hard to get a variety of line weights depending on your pressure. It just kind of does the same thing the whole time, can be kind of stiff. But if the bristles are too long, then you don't have as much control and you can end up splaying water everywhere. So I think this is the perfect length. Another great detail brush to add to my collection. Next I'm going to try the colored pencils. So right off, these colors are absolutely fabulous. They're very, very bold. And they're unique. Like, that's not a traditional rust sort of coral red-orange. And same with that blue. That's not your usual bright sky blue or tropical blue. Like, it's a very distinctive hue, which I think is wonderful. They go on very bold, have great coverage. They're a little more hard, I guess, than what I'm used to using, though. My favorite colored pencils to use are the Prismacolor, really soft oil-based ones where when you color them in, actually some people have looked at my drawings and confused it for paint or watercolor. So for me, preferring really soft, oily colored pencils, these are a little bit hard for me, but I still really like them. They also blend pretty well, but again, I'm used to the blending that I get with my softer Prismacolor pencils I like to use. Now I'm going to go ahead and try the liner brush pen. This is so cool. This is one of those brush pens that is like a literal brush with bristles, and they are so tiny and fine. The ink is really bold black, as you can see, and I am just getting such tiny, delicate lines, but still, when I tilt the brush pen and kind of press down, I can get a little bit of a thicker line as well, so there is a range of line weights within this super fine base. And this pen just flows. You know when you're using a pen that just feels really good, just the way it writes, it just feels amazing and it makes you really happy to use it. That's how I feel using this. I am super excited about this product. This is definitely my favorite thing in the box, and I will be using this a lot with my own art. I also noticed as I was using it that the ink dries super quick, which is great for someone like me that tends to forget themselves and smudge their hand across the paper. So no smudgies, yay! So here I have my cute little ghost pepper. I don't know why that's the idea that came to me when I saw these supplies, but I like to eat a lot of spicy food in summer, so maybe that's why. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. And to see more unboxings in the future, as well as other fun art demos, be sure to subscribe. Thanks so much for watching. I have to give a shout out to a fellow artist that I work with a lot. We do a lot of cross promoting, and we actually have a couple art festivals coming up soon that we'll be doing together over the summer. His name is Emiliano Vega, and I want to give you a little sneak preview of some of his artwork. If you like what you see, please go check out his website. Feel free to shoot him a message, chat, talk about art, whatever. Until next time.